Greeting, this is Ochofia FS. I'll be taking you through the magic of 50 moving average part 2. This lesson, I'll be taking you through the magic of 50 moving average part 2. Now, let's use this USD CHF as a case study for now. So when you are trading on 50 moving average, now, first of all, you just need to get the directions of where the market is going. So let's first of all mark the height of this market. This is the height of the market before the market broke this 50 moving average. I'm using daily time frame now. Now mark where the moving average changed the directions and become an uptrend. You see, this was the previous low before it changed to an uptrend, and this was the current high before it changed to downtrend. Can you see now? So what you are looking after now is to get your entry point. So at this point now, this is daily. Currently, this is the positions of daily. This is where daily stop. This particular place will never be tested again until the market hit the final support and began to reverse. This daily moving average will never be tested again. So your concentration is 1 hour and 4 hours now. 1 hour and 4 hours. So this is how it works. The 4 hours 50 moving average, we're going to draw down the daily 50 moving average. So let's switch back to 4 hour moving average and see the magic. Now this is where our 4 hour is. This our 4 hours now is our resistance point, is our resistance of which the market will retest and bounce back. So if you look at it from up here, we see that when market came here, it reversed back. That is a resistance on 4 hours. Came back here, it reversed back. That is a resistance on 4 hours and 50 moving average. Can you see? Once market retested, this is daily. Here now, let me point out. This is daily. If you switch to a daily 50 moving average, this is where daily 50 moving average stop. But this market refused to test it. Once it tested 4 hour moving average, it bounced back. So let me delete all this one so that you will not get confused. Can you see? So our 4 hour 50 moving average now is our resistance of daily time frame. That is why I say 4 hours is directly proportional to a daily 50 moving average. So this daily 50 moving average will not be tested again until the market began to reverse. Now this is our daily. For us to now, currently where the market is now, let's mark our 4 hours. This is where the 4 hour 50 moving average stop. Can you see? So if we want to enter this market now, we have to wait until the market retest back to this 4 hour 50 moving average, because we are trading on a daily 50 moving average. Currently daily is our higher time frame here, and the higher time frame moving average will not be tested again until the market began to reverse back and change trend to an uptrend. So let's go back to 1 hour and see. Can you see? So this is our 1 hour. This 1 hour can be broken. This 1 hour 50 moving average can be broken. We call that one a mini resistance. A mini resistance. It can be broken. This is our higher time frame resistance here. Our higher time frame resistance is 4 hour. Our higher time frame resistance is 4 hour 50 moving average. So what this market is going to do is that this 1 hour, this 1 hour 50 moving average will be broken. Can you see? This market will come down here and break this place up and test this our 4 hour moving average, then come down again. Remember, this is our, now let me indicate it. Let me indicate it. This is our daily. This is our daily 50 moving average. Okay. And then this is our 4-hour 50 moving average. This is our 4-hour 50 moving average. And then coming down here is our 1-hour 50 moving average. Can you see? So that is how it is. The daily 50 moving average will not be tested again until our final support is hit. Okay, and when you are trading on a downtrend, let's go back to a daily so that we'll not be confused. Can you see? Now, when you are trading on a daily, this is the first structure that was broken. This is the first structure that was broken. Here is the first structure that was broken. This is the first structure that was broken. That's the first structure that was broken. Now we are waiting for the second structure to be retested. We are waiting for the second structure to be retested. When the second structure is retested, that is when you can be able to say, okay, this market can go back to a daily 50 moving average. So simple definitions of this strategy is 4 hours is directly proportional to a daily 50 moving average, and 1 hour is directly proportional to a 4-hour 50 moving average. So in this case, this daily 50 moving average will not be tested until this market come back to this place. Let me show you. This daily will not be tested until this market come back to this place. Once it come back to this place, then we can be able to, the market will now begin to do in front of retracement like this, and tested this daily moving average. You know that yes, the market is changing direction already, but as it is now, you are only concentrate on 4-hour 50 moving average and 1-hour 50 moving average. In fact, 4-hour 50 moving average is your entry point in this market. 4-hour 50 moving average is your resistance. At this point, you have nothing to do with this market in front of entry. You don't have entry here. At this point, you don't have entry here. So your entry, this is where your entry is now. I'm trading this market, this analysis. I'm doing this analysis as this is not a playback. This is a live analysis. This is a live analysis on USD CHF. So that is this is your entry point here. Probably, if this market reverse back here, if you retrace back here, this is your entry point. But if you fail to retrace back to 4-hour 50 moving average, you have to continue wait for it until it retrace. Because if you enter on 1-hour 50 moving average, the market can probably break it up at any time. So you don't want to take that risk. So no matter how the market draw down, you have to wait patiently until it retraces back to 4-hour moving average. The 4-hour 50 moving average is your entry point. And mind you, you have nothing to do with the daily 50 moving average now. The daily 50 moving average is the signal that gives you a sign that yes, the market is heading down. The moment the market break the daily 50 moving average, this is the first leg that break the daily 15 moving average. The first leg that broke the daily 50 moving average will retrace back to a daily 50 moving average. See, this is the first leg that broke daily 50 moving average. And what it did was, it retraced back to daily again. This is where the retracement of daily moving average stop. Once you enter this retracement, remember that the market will not retrace back to it again. But mind you, the daily moving average is not going to stop there. The 4 hours, the proportionalities of it will always draw it back, will always draw it down. So now the market will retrace back down here. You see, when this market retraced down here, pull down, it began to retrace back. This is the 4 hours that is stopped. This is where this market stopped before another retracement and before another pull down started. Instead of this market to go up all the way here, but it has to stop down here, stop at 4 4-hour 50 moving average here and began to pull back. So if we mark where it stopped, you see that it stopped at 4-hour 50 moving average. So let's go back to 4 hours and see. So can you see? This is where it stopped, because if we break this structure, that shows that it have already changed the character. It have already changed the character, because at this point we have a support here. At this point, let me just mark it. At this point we have a resistance here. Can you see? We have a resistance at this point. We have a resistance here. We have a resistance here. That is one resistance. And we have another resistance here. Can you see? This resistance now is the daily moving average. This upper resistance is the daily moving average. Can you see? So currently the market is at this double bottom. Currently the market is at this double bottom. So this market can actually break, peradventure it can actually break this. It can actually break this double bottom. It can probably break this double bottom all the way here, because it's making a form of retracement here. It can go up like this and come down, but the retracement, it has to come up all the way here and retest this resistance before it will break this place. So now if this market break this first to resistance, you know that it has started violating the rules already. If you break this first resistance and come here, it has started violating the rules of downtrend. Probably the character started changing and it began to head upward. But because the downtrend is still continue, we still have a long way to go. This is our support. This is our support. Let me just say, this is our support. So this is our support here. Yes, can you see? So this is our support down here. So this market have a long way to come here. Since this market have a long way to come here, we don't have any business with daily 50 moving average anymore. It have already give us a directions of the market. So this is what this market will do. If you are trading USD CHF, you can wait patiently for this market to come down. You can wait for this market patiently to come down, here and retest back here. It might not retest this 4-hour 50 moving average immediately, because it just finished a retracement. So at this point it might decide to break this support, because as you can see, it just finished this retracement immediately. So probably it might just come and break this place down. So once it break this place down, that is when you begin to look for this 4 hours 50 moving average will be drawn down to this support. It will be drawn down to this support. So this support now become your resistance of entry point. It become your resistance of entry point that you can easily enter your market from there, and then